Okay, let's see if I got this shit set up right. Test. Test. Alright, so fucking around with PT, I mean, Resident Evil 7, it's very hard to fucking tell the difference. Yes, Corey, I can tell that you heard the test. I don't use the PS4 headset a lot. Okay, so weird shit I've pretty much noticed. The number 7 is motherfucking everywhere in this fucking demo. It's like stalking you, like, fucking right there. There's the 7. It's also etched into a couple spots on the fucking walls. 7 ghost locations. Fucking 7 of these things hanging up here. Still trying to work out a lot of shit. The fuse completely disappears if you don't get it right away. So clearly playing it multiple times is part of what they're trying to fucking work out. Cannot do anything with the piano. At least not any way I could figure out. The paintings are more or less copied everywhere. Although there is one weird fucking painting way over here that just... This is the only one like this in the house. This one right here is everywhere. No idea if there's any weird sounds or anything, so I'm actually using the headset for once. The mannequin trigger seems to be this table right here, which is also where the headphones show up in the tape section. And as soon as they turn around, that mannequin appears. Oh, and I'm pretty sure there's a total of 7 mannequins in the house. There's 4 here, there's 1 in the attic, and there's the one that appears in the back door as you're trying to leave. You can move around the house after answering the phone, but I'm not going to do that because I always fuck it up somehow. 1 mannequin in the attic. There's a spot over here. It kind of looks like there's an outline. Not sure how well it's coming through. You kind of see like a crack running up the wall. Almost like some shit over here doesn't quite match up. This photo is apparently important somehow. I'm going to try checking it multiple times this time, see if the text changes or anything like that. I actually already tried axing the wall. In fact, last night I was actually walking around this entire place just axing everything. supposedly, if the Twitter account that's trying to walk people through this shit is to believe, the axe actually isn't important. It's entirely the mannequin finger, which I didn't pick up yet. The only use I found for the axe is breaking a couple of these mannequins. These over here are completely indestructible, though. These boxes can be moved or just fucked with. They're physics objects. As are the chairs in the kitchen. So I'm guessing this is Dr. Salvatore's grandma over here. Mannequin finger. Examining the fuck out of it, you kind of see there's some little notches on the tip, kind of like it's supposed to snap into something. And this is such a fucking classic Resident Evil key, and it's made of celluloid, which is flammable. So a lot of people are pretty much trying to figure out that you're supposed to just burn the finger and get it out of there. These chairs could be completely toppled. It's kind of weird. I kind of wish they did a bit more with the physics engine, because there's a lot of objects you can't touch or move at all, but there's other ones that just fly all over the place. And nothing under the table. The roaches always appear in the modern times. I guess I already accidentally triggered them. But a couple of them scurry out around this pot. The faucet can be turned on, but absolutely nothing happens. Alright, the note. This note pops up twice. I shall dash them against the stones. There's no back text. But later on, it moves over here, and it becomes, I shall dash you against the stones. I kind of wish there was something you could do with the piano, like if there was some kind of Moonlight Sonata thing. Just be a nice reference, but apparently not. There is no way to open this door. This strikes me as the most incredibly obvious thing. And also you kind of see like a little 7 almost etched into the corner there. Or maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me, but like I said, the number 7 is just kind of all over the place. People have been saying that it's like cut into the furniture and shit like that. Haven't quite worked out all of it, but it's Do-Re-Mi is 7 things. That would actually make sense. And yeah, I've pretty much used the finger in a lot of different spots. It's possible it's a prompt that doesn't actually come up, and I'm hoping it's not super specific. Also, this protagonist is clearly a vampire. There's no mirrors. It's doing the PT thing again, where it just won't let you see the guy's face. So who knows, maybe the big secret is that we finally get to see this guy's face, and he turns out to be, I don't know, somebody important. Yeah, these hanging mannequins here are not physics objects at all. I could smack them with the axe and absolutely fucking nothing happens. There's a total of 7 of them hanging up there. This room here kind of creeps me the fuck out. I feel like there's something going on here. It's just such a random, useless room where nothing happens. Yeah, the 7 theme also extends to the Ghost. There's 7 locations, but seemingly nobody's been able to make it trigger consistently for all 7. There's only a couple of times I've been able to get the Ghost to appear at all. The first time I played, I didn't even fucking realize it was there. That drawer's locked. And again, you can almost see like a 7 kind of in the fucking gap there. This drawer just won't open until you get the fucking lockpick, which is in the VHS, and it's hidden over here. You can't get it in the present. You actually need to mess with some time mechanic bullshit to get it. Alright, I guess I might as well just go get the fucking box cutters. Oh, in this hallway. Let's... Pretty sure there's actually 7 paintings in this hallway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, apparently it's just 6. I'm bad at maths. I absolutely hate the textures on this thing. It looks so bad. Just don't try to do something if you're not going to be able to successfully do it. Oh hey, there's a 6 for once. It's almost kind of faded though, but it works. There's absolutely nowhere for that mannequin to fall from. Absolutely nowhere. And yet it does. And again, I can try using this thing, but it won't do anything. You also can't discard items. Dropping stuff is completely pointless, and I can't break this thing apart. And by the time you get the axe, this doll has disappeared. It is, however, a physics object, so you kind of just move it around. But there doesn't appear to be any kind of grab option. This isn't Half-Life 2. Just kind of have to scoot shit around. Hey, maybe I'll try to push this baby down the basement, see if that triggers anything. So I already have the basement opened. Not sure if I can open the door without it despawning though. Kind of looks a little bit burned. How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? You can hear the phone just fine down here. Oh, and I did a bit of reading. There's possibly some alternate reality bullshit going on where this light kind of flickers a bunch of times. It's possible it's Morse code. And there's different sounds that kind of trigger at weird intervals that kind of come off as Morse code. The sound design in this game is actually really good. one of the few things that I kind of like about this. Because let's be honest here, this is just kind of a cut rate PT thing. Does Mr. Zombie want to eat a baby? No? Alright. So I'll go with my original plan. Yep, it's flickering in and out of existence. It's a ghost baby. I think I destroyed it from the fabric of nope, there it is. Oh. Huh. Okay. Baby? No baby. Baby? No baby. Baby? No baby. One of these floorboards is clearly the loading zone. Oh, there goes my plan to kick it down there. Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about this door doing something. All these wonderful little needles. It's great. Heroin den. You kind of see there's some shit down there, but I don't know if it's just them putting some textures down or just copy pasting the random stuff. There's nothing you can do with the axe in any of this area as well. I just axed the hell out of this crawl space. Oh, good. So you've actually tried a few things here. Okay. Well, if I accidentally try copy pasting your shit, just let me know. It's a very Ring-esque portrait there. It's great. Oh, this fish. I love this fish. This is another object that just kind of stands out. But there's no jumps. You really can't reach that with the axe. Because its rack's in the way. It's very confusing. And there's a massive invisible wall right here, so you can't even get anywhere near this shit. I think I've pretty much covered everything and messed around enough. Play with those chairs. Already turned the faucets. The refrigerators and stuff. I feel like these are just normal ass things. Oh, and there's a developer logo taped to the side of the microwave that isn't there in the past. But it is completely pointless. I don't think there's any purpose there. And no, you cannot microwave the finger. Or put it in the sink. Yes, Cookie, I'm actually using my headset. I thought there might be some shit that might trigger with a headset because PT pulled that shit, and let's be honest, this is just a copy paste job of PT. I should examine the tape. I don't think I've ever actually examined the tape before. See if there's anything interesting on it. But it just comes across as such a blank tape. As well, the trailer for the game mentioned the kitchen, and the word kitchen pops up quite a bit. Before you even start the game, there's this little bit that cuts in that mentions the kitchen. I think the death that happens as well might actually be in the kitchen. I have not found a single zombie, but I know there's one behind the door in the first hallway, because you can hear him shuffling around, and later on when you come back with the tape, you can hear him growling in here. And like the door even moves, so there's something with this door. The only zombie I seem to have found is the one that kills you right at the end. But clearly that's not the proper ending. The texture job in this game is just so goddamn uneven. Like, just look at this. This is very nice. Like, it's so finely detailed, and then you get that meat pile near the front door that just looks like something out of a PS2 game. It's a disgrace. And the TV shoots off static. This only happens after you grab the tape. There's absolutely nothing on there. Again, number 7 on that box. Because everybody's got to have number 7. And if you watch the tape and go the whole way through, the fuse will disappear if you didn't get it, and a key appears right here for the back door. The phone has 3 different messages. One that mentions, 2 of them mention memories, so clearly the tape is super important.
Who did you find this guy? Give me a break. Hey, I only work with professionals.
I've tried walking around out here, by the way. Absolutely nothing seems to happen. There's a lot of invisible walls. There's a bunch of foliage.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make.
See how many ghosts I can make trigger this time.
New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on the Sewer Cleaners, another worthless fucking shit. Happy?
Stat.
Don't think it's going to appear this time. This is the one that I've gotten to appear most frequently. It's right out here. Just there walking towards you, kind of turn a little bit, you can see it.
It's locked.
Usually you kind of want to be standing right around here for it to pop up, but guess I'm just unlucky.
What's the prep?
To the best of my knowledge, there's no set indicator to make those ghosts actually pop up. Oh, and all the meat's gone. It's great.
I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete.
Okay, let's see if I can make number 2 appear. Nope. Oh, damn.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected.
There's one that appears right in this doorway. She's kind of hanging down here. Just kind of glaring at you. Probably the best one, really.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Fucking bad at making these things appear, by the way.
Fancy. Get a shot of this.
There's no way to open this. My inventory is completely different in the past.
Family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not back. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Grab the lockpick.
No, I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, This would make a great backdrop.
There's an invisible wall when that guy walks away, so I can't actually follow him. I've tried that numerous times. I can get the axe later.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
Okay, let's try another ghost. See if I can get this one to pop up.
This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy,
I know.
you stick with me.
There's one that pops up for like a fraction of a second right there on the staircase. Can't get into the attic in the past. There's an electrical outlet here. This cable, by the way, goes all over the house. Right up to the phone in the attic. Not sure where it starts specifically. Just kind of seems to come from here. Headphones. And yes, they are headphones. You can see volume knobs. A lot of people have been saying that these are just ear protection. They're clearly not. You can see little dials and shit on them for volume control or whatever. Nothing? Yeah, I haven't been able to make any of the other ghosts really appear with any degree of... Yeah, it's a lot different for an RE game.
Did you hear that?
I get the feeling the final game's going to be very similar. Although it might go with what Silent Hills was going to do, where there's like an indoor exploration type gameplay, and then there's like the old school third person kind of gameplay, which would be okay. Silent Hill 4 did the same thing with The Room, and I actually liked that. I didn't hate The Room that much. I mean, I wouldn't consider it as good as 2 or 3, but it's not the worst game in the world. Plus, once you get to 7 sequels, it's time to do something a little bit different. Even God of War is doing something different for the 7th game. I feel like I'm getting number 42. The number 7 just pops up way too goddamn much. Don't recall where the other ghosts are. I know there's another one right inside here in the crawl space. And you kind of need to get ahead of this guy to make it pop up.
Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
But I suck ass at making these things appear. I don't think I've actually made them appear during his stream, now that I think about it. It's mostly just been somebody mentioning, oh hey, there's a ghost here, there's a ghost here, and then I just load it up and try to find it, and after a couple of resets it pops up.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
And in the basement we find the ending to Blair Witch. There's invisible walls all over this. The only way you can move forward is to touch that guy. You can't sneak around him, you can't get up through this. But you kind of see there's a doorway, and it looks like it kind of leads into some mines or something. And you can climb right back out if you want. It's pretty much free roam for the whole house now. I'm getting out of here. Except this door's closed. Yeah, it would be kind of nice if there were liquors, or something. Yeah, the sound design's kind of nice. Like, you hear, like, little scrapes and scratches and stuff like that. Ah, Dr. Salvador's mother. Seemed like such a sweet lady. And the fish is still there. To be honest, I kind of preferred the chalet in the mountains. Which is just what I'm going to call Until Dawn now. I don't know if I'm going to like Resident Evil 7 that much. If it's entirely like this, it just kind of misses the point of why PT worked. And kind of just comes across as like a standard first-person exploration game. It's Outlast again. You kind of see his legs come up there. You can kind of catch glimpses out the corner of your eye of this guy just walking around the house. And I shall dash you against the stones. Now it's covered in blood. This is a Psalms reference. Oh, and the thing that always struck me is, why don't you just burn the finger in the fireplace? It logically makes sense, but I'm guessing we're operating off of old school point and click methods, where you've got to do something just really random and stupid. Like, seriously, look at the nice texture job on shit like this bookcase, and now compare it to that fucking corpse at the front goddamn door. Okay, backdoor key, which I will examine. I'm pretty much just looking for anything that might trigger some random shit. But it's going to be obtuse as fuck. There's going to be just some random guy who stumbles across whatever the fuck we're supposed to do, or nobody's ever going to find it. It's going to be like that hidden room in Arkham Asylum, where it's just unfound forever. Because you just have to put 3 explosives on this one random wall for no reason. Oh, that was a great Easter egg. And the doors close themselves, of course. Spooky house. Spooky, spooky house. Shuffling around upstairs. I feel like maybe there's something important on the ceiling at some point, because nobody ever checks the ceilings. The axe, which apparently not important at all. Oh, and if you hold L2, you can do this. Go for a heavy strike. It's going for Dark Souls here. You've got your quick strike. You've got your heavy strike. Now I just need a dodge roll. Can't really do anything to these chairs. Okay, that's the 7th mannequin. This falls down. It's, ooh, spooky jump scare. It's It's not very well handled. I don't like the way they do the jump scares in this. It's just, it's not scary. It's... Dark Souls 4. Well, I don't know. Everything's going first person, and all games are just becoming this amorphous blob at this point. God of War is looking like The Last of Us. Uncharted 4 is like The Last of Us now. Resident Evil has become Amnesia. But like a really bad version of Amnesia. There's some shit over there, but there's no way to reach it or interact with it at all. It's just completely out of reach. And yeah, I pretty much axed the fuck out of everything in this place. This photo is supposed to be important. Still no changes to it at all. Whatever I'm supposed to trigger, I'm not. And axe this spot that looks like it's fake. Nothing happens. Just... I could hit this thing all day. Last night I actually stood there for like 10 minutes just wailing on it with no results. This spot here kind of looks like something as well, but again, absolutely nothing. This just kind of looks like an accordion. Maybe I'm just blind. Yeah, again, it just really reminds me of Silent Hill 4. Where you pretty much just, it's kind of like a point and click, just got stapled to a another game. No, you can only hit the fireplace lever once. And yeah, you could break the mannequins apart. And no, those are not keyholes, those are just a central support spine, and yes, I've tried using the finger on all of those. Nothing works. The thing that made a lot of sense to me was just using the axe to take these boards off, which is why I kept hitting them the first time I played this, but nothing. And this hallway here just strikes me as odd as well, because there's no reason for it to even be here. And yet it's such a nice looking hallway. Like the lighting effects, the different boards and stuff, it's just very nice. And that crawl space would lead right behind this door. So there's something over there. And the kitchen and everything would be below this, so logically there should be more house over there. So yeah, I'm utterly stumped. Me and everybody else on the fucking planet as to what's supposed to happen here. Yeah, the way I understand it is the final game's going to be like this, or at least parts of it are going to be like this, but this part will not actually be in the game. This is for demo purposes only. And like I was saying earlier, even though the objects look like they move and everything, that it's a rigid object. You can't cut them down, you can't interact with them, and they all seem to be fully intact. So it's not like you could screw the finger into a slot or something. Thought they just said character. Not sure what you mean by character. Like this character won't be in the final game? This character is just a set of hands, and he's not the same guy from the videotape. I've tried to get his silhouette to appear a couple times just so I can get a better look at him. It's kind of hard with the way the lighting effects work. But it's clearly a male. He's wearing a different outfit than the camera guy. Oh yeah, this could totally just be the next, The Last Guardian, which is supposed to actually come out this year now. No use whatsoever for any of this. It's great. There's little maggots in the food. There's such nice attention to details, but they just can't do the gore effects right. Like, it just looks like black blobs. Then again, Resident Evil has always had that problem. You think by now they would realize just not even to try. Like, look at that spine over there from what looks like a dead chicken, I guess. It just looks awful. It's so bad. And then you've got this pot. It looks nice. Then you get close and, hey, it's got like nice looking meat inside of it. And then you walk over here and, hey, I'm in a PS2 game. PS4 hallway, PS2 texture, just really fucking bothers me. Especially gummy. Gummy. Oh, gummy worms. Yes, gummy worms are delicious. I should have slept more. I have basically not slept this week. And there's something... Like, I like that they're going a little bit obtuse to obviously make people play through this and explore a little bit, but I don't know, I feel like they may have went a little bit too far. This demo's been out almost a week now, and people are like, what the fuck? Got all these items that just... There's no way behind this door. Oh, and yes, you can replay the tape whenever you want, which is great. I've watched more than one stream. Clancy Javis is apparently the cameraman, but he is not the guy you're playing as.
Who did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
Really nice lighting as well. Just
This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
beautifully used lighting.
I'm surprised if we have to make a change. Good plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on the sewer papers. Another worthless fucking shit. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Let's see.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Yeah, nothing this time either.
Get out of the way.
They appear to be somewhat random.
It's locked.
Just they show up when they want to show up.
After you. So, why are we in hell this time? You ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sound. Ooh, it's haunted. Fuck. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
No.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected.
Damn, nothing.
How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbilly.
Yeah, look at his arms and his shirt. Very different than what you see at the beginning of the demo.
A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Okay, let's see. Nope. Invisible wall. Invisible wall. Really awful game design. Just
Yeah. Glad I had my shot. Although,
they could have handled this so much better.
Andre, what do you think?
Like they're trying to force you to look at this guy, but obviously you'd want to follow the guy who vanishes.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? I don't fucking believe it. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
What would have worked really well is if you followed that that production assistant guy and just Loudmouth here vanished. That'd be a good way to handle it.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, silent protagonist. It's maybe it is Norman Reedus. Maybe this is what Death Stranding actually looks like when you play it. Death Stranding is actually just co-developed between Capcom and Kojima Productions. It all makes sense now. Can't play the piano in the past either. None of the drugs are lying around.
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Goddamn, nothing. Seriously, Dad, have you made any of the ghosts actually, like, appear? Because it seems every time I stream, it just doesn't work. Maybe I'm just really bad. Clearly there's a supermarket somewhere really close by. I mean, this guy just has all these little shopping bags just everywhere. Looks like he headbutted a steel pipe, I think. Lost a lot of his teeth. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas about shit I should try, go right ahead. Because I basically hit a brick wall. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could actually fight the guy off. By the way, you can't actually fight him off with the axe. Even though there's plenty of time to react, especially if you know he's coming for you. I don't even know who the fuck that's supposed to be in the picture. That's another picture that's kind of unique. These are probably the bakers. I'm killing your daddy. So I'm guessing Lucas is probably that guy who's wandering around this place. Got all these windows we could just break open, but nope, we've got to die. Finger the picture. Okay. Oh, the one hanging above the TV. If there was a way to like stand on these boxes or something. Oh yeah, it's a pipe. This guy's like an old-timey sea captain looking guy. Seems like something my grandparents would have had in their house. Yeah, if there's something to do to get down there, which would make sense because that's where people vanished, and there's clearly some areas down there to explore if you could just get down there. Seems like there's some kind of mine under the house. Oh, the dates mentioned 2017, so this probably isn't happening during the first Resident Evil. My bad. As well, one of the demos for Resident Evil 4 way back in the day had a new virus that pretty much made people into ghosts. So it looks like they may be just recycling that concept. Which is cool, because that version of Resident Evil 4 actually looked really cool. The electrical outlet would make sense. But there's no way to get to it, and these mannequins are completely indestructible. Which by itself kind of says there might be something to these three mannequins. Like maybe I have to put my finger in their butt. Oh yeah, the boxes regenerate as well. Like I can destroy all of these and they'll just keep coming back. The first time I played this, I pretty much triggered every ending and absolutely nothing happened, to my knowledge, so I don't think you actually have to get all the endings. It's super fucking confusing. Like, maybe you actually need a VR helmet to figure out this thing, and you need to do something like super random. That would just be a shitty way to handle this. Like, it would kind of make sense if there was something hidden behind here. Like, the fact that the lockpick is so fucking random and hard to find, but is just kind of referenced by the phone. Like, that was a good way to have something happen, where you kind of reference it a little bit. It takes a bit of figuring out. But whatever the fuck is supposed to go on with actually finishing this game, it is really out there. Oh, it's so action-packed. Like, this is going to be the most complex game ever. There's all kinds of things in here. There's aim assist, so it kind of makes sense to me that the final game is going to at least have parts of it like this. And there's 4 weapon slots, so it makes sense that there's going to be gunplay, and the axe is probably just your knife equivalent. I never looked through the entire options menu, actually. Huh, maybe I should have set it up like that. Because, yeah, there were headphones, right? Maybe that does something? In any case, I think I might just reset the state of the demo and just see if switching things over to headphones actually does something. Now, to try to glitch this out, if you manage to get all the way downstairs...
I know who you are.
Who are you?
Memories hold the truth. Don't let appearances mislead you.
Yeah, so clearly memories hold the truth, so it is kind of mentioning that the tape is super important. Of course, you can't use the finger during the tape. If you manage to get all the way down to the TV, you can actually glitch out the game to the point where Family Guy just doesn't show up. Yeah, I'm calling him Family Guy. Not gonna sneak up on me, motherfucker. Got you now. This is the part that's always a little bit tricky. You kind of need to work the angle just right so that he can't get behind you. Ha 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 ha! Finally! I've only pulled that off once before. Yeah, you need to keep walking backwards, otherwise he'll sneak up on you. I think I might be all clear. I've never had him actually sucker punch me in this room, but I'm just trying to be safe. I feel like don't let appearances deceive you is important somehow.
Who? How did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
Jumping in the puddle.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Old timey swing.
Don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shit. Happy?
Static.
The claim is that they did give it a use, although it would be brilliant if there is absolutely no use for it.
Are we rolling?
Ah, finally got it to pop up. I'm not sure if you guys saw it because it's like a fraction of a second, but it flashed for just the briefest moment. It's very much a Japanese ghost, white dress, pale face, long black hair. It's so fucking cliche.
You ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete.
I feel like you need to specifically time when you turn.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse.
Or maybe it's like specific spots you have to stand. I usually get it. I just walk in, stand as close to those two guys as possible, and as soon as they get right around arguing over the anchor bits, you just turn around. It's supposed to pop up in that hallway, but
Hillbilly Joe and his family.
nope.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. I knew I should have worn my good shoes. Shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Wonder if you're supposed to use the inventory slot you have the items in.
Lance, did you see where Andre went?
Yes, I saw where Andre went.
Where is he?
Just wouldn't let me follow him.
Fucking believable.
Okay, let's let him move a little bit closer and see if I can.
I mean, producers, they come and
Nope,
go, but
didn't see it.
a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick
I'm guessing that's the ghost you were talking about when you mentioned the stairs. There was some way to open this. And it does seem super sturdy. I'm sure you could just kick the handle really hard and it'll just break. Oh, and also there's no chairs in the past. That's odd. These newspapers, but you can't really read. Okay, I switched it over to headphones, so let's see if going near the headphones does something. Actually gonna fuck with some of the sound options just to see if anything changes. The wire cutter is real world only. The only item I found in the past is the lockpick, which lists that there is one lockpick. So I feel like lockpicks are going to be a usable item in the final game. feel like there should be some kind of message or something that appears, or maybe some sounds. Those are some nice fucking headphones. Oh yeah, that's actually a smart one. It's 7 across the board. Why not? Actually, set the camera speed to 7. And... oh, and you can stop the video at any time to go out into the real world. Yeah, just dreary black landscapes. This lady here, she's also in the porch. Like I said, a lot of the paintings repeat, but that one there and the ones in the TV room are the only ones that don't. DLC for demo areas. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Capcom has gotten so fucking greedy with the microtransaction. Oh, Capcom, you've just slowly turned into EA. It's depressing.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
I feel like maybe if you could turn the knobs on this, you could take the picture out and see what it is. Because it just seems super random to have this painting here, face down, with no way to look at it. Especially near that mirror, which doesn't show our reflection. Even when we're playing against the other guy. That's true. I mean, Revelations 2, they sold lives through microtransaction.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
So brilliant. Just
All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go.
the table that the fuse is on isn't here. Instead, there's a bunch of newspapers. Super faded newspapers. This box here just... there's something about this box. Just...
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Yeah, the wristbands. Past guy's wearing a wristwatch and a wristband. Future guy isn't wearing anything on his wrist.
What do you see? What is it?
So these are clearly two different protagonists. I would kind of like if time manipulation and stuff is a part of the final game. I enjoy stories that do that. I like time travel plots. Judging from all the screaming, TV guy actually dies right there. Probably beaten to death. So who the fuck are we playing as, and how did he end up in this place? Yeah, that should have been the thing that I did before. Just so now I could quick use the mannequin finger anytime. Just You learn something new every time you play this game. Now there's 7 box. Well, you kind of make a 7. Not sure if you can rotate items. I'm pretty sure you can only do that up there. Yeah, it's kind of a 7, kinda. Anyway, the finger you're examining. Let's try that. Okay, it's kind of pointing this way. I think it's really just pointing in random directions. It's not actually pointing towards anything. So it just seems to be at the same angle every time I open it up. Oh hey, and fun things about axes. They kind of look like 7s. Yeah, I'll let you know if I find anything, but I don't think I'm going to be the person to figure out what the fuck is going on. Also, why would a dummy finger bleed? Are they going full Resident Evil 3, 4, 3.5? Where originally the Devil May Cry mannequins were supposed to be... Oh, hi. Supposed to be some kind of new virus. And that's another 7 box. You know, it'd be interesting if there are actually 7 boxes. Because there's another one right there. Starting to feel like fucking Jim Carrey in that one movie. It's all 7s. Everything is 7s. Even 42 is 7 times 6. Tell me your secrets. I feel this game is crate. It's very crate. It really is. I mean, someone just really loves the bag over her head. It's very spooky looking as well. It's like such a nice position too, because you can walk past it 100 times without even realizing it's there. Kind of looks like the logo text from Dead Stranding, but it's just a really long, spindly pine tree with a bird perched on the top. Oh, and there's exactly 5 items. It would make sense, or well, 6 if you count the lockpick. So there must be a 7th item because everything else is 7s. Come on. I hate you, lamp. Oh, and something I thought about doing was putting the finger into the fuse slot, but that doesn't do anything either. Oh, absolutely. The strongest lamp. Lamp is my favorite character. I love Lamp. It's a very nice chair. So comfy. I mean, it's dinged up, of course. Oh, the demo's called The Beginning Hour, and yes, you can finish it in like 2 minutes. Oh, hey, there's an outlet right there. Let's see if I can. Never stick your finger in a light socket, kiddies. It occurs to me that L1 and R1 are extremely unused in this game. Maybe there's something with those buttons. I should check out the attic again. Pretty sure I'm completely safe at this point. It's not gonna randomly respawn Family Guy. Yeah, you don't even get a shield. I mean, maybe it's trying to be Bloodborne, but I don't think you could turn this axe into like a different weapon. Yeah, you can really tell there's just this mismatched square area right there. Could just be shoddy texture work, but maybe not. Everything else in this room is so brilliantly fucking designed. No changes to the photo. I could pick up the phone again. Dial tone. You can see he's wearing like a 3/4 length thing. Oh, hey, shoes. Nice shoes. Leather shoes. Very nice leather shoes. Of course, everybody needs some rubber boots. It's clearly steel-toed. I feel like the combat is probably not going to be super great in this game. Just going to be mashing the button or doing that. Circle strafing. But who knows? I recall reading something about the axe casting weird shadows at certain spots. But then again, I also heard you could catch Mew under that truck, so... Yep. And there is one solitary painting in the attic. Hello, lamp. Like they even textured the inside of the lamp and all that stuff. It's kind of nice. They didn't half-ass the demo as badly as they could have. But still, it's such a half-assed PT coffee. Okay, yeah, I didn't think you could repress that. Yeah, it's quite possible it's going to be delayed. Or maybe they're just not super sure about how good it's going to be. Campbell's soup. Get me easy. You need to open these drawers in a specific combination. Then slam the microwave. Oh, the fact that the game is just not very good, they're trying not to show it. That's my theory. I mean, we didn't see a whole lot of Resident Evil 6 before it came out. I think the only thing we saw was like a tiny sliver of Leon. And that was like the only decent part of the entire fucking game. Aside from Ada's bit, but that was... Alright, and we can unlock this door, but as long as we don't go through it, everything's okay. Oh, there's a lot more spider webs than there are in the past. So if he was here in 2017, then this is like 2020 maybe? But I think I remember reading somewhere that this happens before 6. All the little flies. And like, they're proper flies, they're not just little black dots. There's some actual work put into these flies. And then the thing they're hovering over just... it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. I did not disable bad words. I think Steam just naturally, or the Twitch just naturally does that. Because, I mean, I swear all the fucking time. Maybe there's like a slot in the base. I feel like everything I've even tried has probably been tried by like a million other people already. With absolutely no results. And this is going to be something that like 3 months down the line, somebody's just going to be like, oh, by the way, guys, you were supposed to open exactly 2 drawers and the microwave and not get the fuse, and also get the axe and not answer the phone. Yeah, that so looks like an Umbrella logo. Although the colors are a little bit off. It's a support beam, can't break that down, otherwise the roof will collapse. The hell are these big dots, anyway? Somebody was walking around that has fucking cloven hooves. Resident Evil 7, let's murder Satan. Oh, and yeah, the axe isn't supposed to be important. So in that regard, the finger probably opens up an area where you kill at least one zombie. Oh, and stuff is supposed to be in the attic. The German... wait a minute. German... Maybe I'm supposed to play the demo in German. That would make sense. Yes, it must be something that fucking obtuse. We LucasArts now. Why go through all the trouble to escape this place? You could just smash this window. Just grab a brick. Video game logic. Oh, and other things. This clock is stuck at 10:37. So if 10:37 has some relevance to you. Oh wow. No wonder Family Guy's so pissed off. He's living off of spam. Yep, people have tried that. They've also tried setting it to, well, it's not even like brand name spam, it's meat. But it's clearly a spam can. People have also tried setting the date to the release dates, as well as the date in the video that you find. So it could be a combination of like 10 different things you have to do at the same time. Ah, damn it.
Welcome to the family, son.
I was trying to pop open the door without actually going outside. Because it kind of does this Resident Evil thing where the door pops a little bit, and then you can also just push through. So that's some kind of old school zombie, although it's using weapons, so I feel like it's classic zombies with like a little dash of Ganado, which I'm fine with. I'm okay with this. Give that a yank. What's that? My sister's a lesbian.
I know who you are.
And she's run away from home?
Don't let appearances mislead you.
I better go find her right away.
With a family.
We gotta get the hell out of here. Come on.
What's behind you, genius? The attic makes the most sense a hidden spot as well, since the only way to find the attic is to have already finished the demo. Like, you have the sequence break like crazy to get to the attic. Makes sense. It's not even a good jump scare. It's just silly. Like, you're already going paranormal with having objects appear out of nowhere and shit. Just have a ghost pop up out of the corner of your eye or something. There's any number of things you could do way better than just... It's a doll and it's falling out of nowhere. Spooky. Oh, the mannequin's turned around. That hasn't been done a million times. Do. The piano one, that kind of works. That's alright. Then again, it's not like super in your face about trying to be scary.
Who? Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals.
Adjusting his tie an inch away from it. How very nice.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Papers, another worthless fucking shifter. Happy? Static.
It's an appropriately creepy looking house. But it looks too unnatural. Like, PT did some really nice stuff with just this house that looks so completely fucking normal.
Let's go.
It's just the one hallway.
Get out of the way.
No ghosts this time.
It's locked.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time?
You ever prep?
What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected.
God damn it.
The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it pretty soon on this one. There's no progress to be made. I'm just doing random shit at this point.
Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not back. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
I'll try to grab the lockpick and just not doing anything with it.
Oh, I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre? Andre! Andre!
How do you lose a giant in a house this small?
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Clancy's flashlight is not very good. Yeah, I'm not hearing any like extra audio or anything through the headphones.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? What the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man?
Since the axe isn't important, maybe you're supposed to use the lockpick on something else?
What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
No fuse. Magic key.
Welcome to the family, son.
And I think I'm done.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
That's pretty much everything that's coming to mind to actually attempt with this thing. Alright, I'm out of here.